O Notre Dame, O Mother in Heaven, O Queen of Peace, O Blessed Virgin, pray for us, O Notre Dame.
Pray for this family, pray for this home, a school that I've come to know, the community that I've come to love.
The foundation of my life, the cornerstone of my character, pray for us, O Notre Dame.
Where home is found, even after pulling out of my driveway, and family is felt beyond the back seat of my mother's car, O Notre Dame.
Not a destination, but a 10-year journey where I have learned to make my first friends, meet my second family,
Trust in the Holy Trinity,
and find myself all along the way. O Notre Dame.
a community that instills both reading and religion, fractions and faith, science and service, literature and love. O Notre Dame.
A staff that sees each child a garden of their own, in which faith is planted, knowledge is rooted, values are nourished, and character blossoms.
O Notre Dame. I prayed for knowledge and you granted me wisdom.
I pray for friends, and you brought me family.
I prayed to fit in, and you helped me stand out.
I prayed for comfort, and you gave me a home.
You have my love, you have my heart, and I have yours, both now and forever.
O Notre Dame, O Mother in Heaven, O Queen of Peace, O Blessed Virgin, pray for us, that we may give what we have been given. Pray for us, O Notre Dame.
The stars in the sky look down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
I find Notre Dame to be a very special place. I find it to be special because of the family atmosphere.
From the minute that you pull into the parking lot, I always kind of get this sense of warmth, and then when I walk through the doors, that warmth becomes even stronger.
It's a great community. It's a very warm, safe environment for the kids.
It's a small community, and everybody knows everybody.
I tell people wherever I am, whether I'm, this little place in Clarendon Hills called Notre Dame is where I've met some of my favorite people that I've ever met.
I feel like I've known my friends at school for ever.
But with our kids at Notre Dame and our families at Notre Dame, we always did things together, and that bond, I think, makes us unique from the other Catholic schools.
Notre Dame family, and it truly is a family, was immediately accepting of our children.
When there's new families coming in, families that have been here for a while, they really take them under their wing and they help them and they invite them over to make them feel like part of the Notre Dame community.
I'm stunned that my 5th grade son, who has only been here for 3 months, he knows every student in the school, it seems to me.
From 8th grade to pre-KE, these children treat each other like brothers and sisters.
All the little kids want to be friends with the big kids. It's a big thing. And the big kids are very, very loving to the little kids, and I think that is just awesome. I think that's amazing. And I want to be like that someday at Notre Dame.
There is a culture here that everybody needs to know everybody. The older students feel a responsibility and are encouraged to have a responsibility to know the younger kids, to help the younger kids.
They know our names. They say our names on the speaker. When it's our birthday, they'll give us high fives in the hall. It's just the 8th graders, they've worked so hard to support us, and I really appreciate that.
I remember how they were when they were with me, and now I see them, taking care of these younger students at lunchtime. And just seeing them as young adults and taking care of somebody that's younger than them, seeing their politeness, and it's just really neat to watch them grow up.
All the teachers, all the members of the staff really look out for the best interests of all the kids.
They're all just really great people. Like, they'll go out of their way for you to make sure that all their students flourish and succeed. And it shows that teaching is more than a job to them.
I feel that for me personally, it's just, this is my calling. I feel like this is the place I'm supposed to be.
I think many of the staff here see it as a ministry, as a calling, not as a job.
They're not afraid to teach the basics. They're not afraid to teach it in the way that has been time tested.
I do not ever second guess the quality of the academic education here.
We teach the basics, religion, math, literature, science, social studies, but by we teaching more, we highlight character, virtues, service.
Just building all of that into their upbringing and their development, I think really helps develop a very strong sense of self and, a confidence that you just probably wouldn't necessarily get anywhere else.
I think we tend to have an outlook beyond being 13 or 14 and, who are you going to be when you're 24 and 44.
There is a different level of respect. The kids, a lot of times, they have just a little bit more respect for themselves, a little bit more respect for other people, because it is something that is so ingrained into them.
People know we're Notre Dame because of their behavior and the way that they act when they're out.
In church, when the older girls and boys are monitoring the younger children during Mass, and you can just see them interacting with them.
Seeing someone kneel in front of the statue of Mary, or see someone stop and pray at our table of remembrance in November of family members that have passed away. So little incidentals of like that are always very, very precious.
I had never experienced an all-school Mass, and so I have to tell you still, every Friday when I'm in there and those children are singing to the top of their lungs, I just get chills. I love it.
It's a good way to start off the weekend and end the week. You can stay in touch with God and get your prayers in.
That we can learn about Jesus during the week.
That is the foundation of how we understand our place here, in our relationship to God, and that's never forgotten here. Never, ever forgotten, and that's so important.
A lot of schools people don't stay the masses, and they don't have religious educations, and they don't have as many things as we can do at Notre Dame. And there's so many fun activities that schools don't have that Notre Dame has.
My kids both have taken advantage of some of the other activities through Notre Dame school.
Getting involved in after-school activities is a critical part of an education these days.
Doing art with Miss Guido, and I like playing fun games with Mr. Schmidt.
Math team, going to events, the history bee, science fair, spelling bee.
Cross country, basketball. We are a small school competing against large schools, and for our size, we do phenomenal.
So as one of the coaches of the cross country and track team, I've really been impressed with the great success that they've enjoyed. It's really remarkable.
Our teams have won 4 of the last 5 championships in the 5th grade league at visitation.
The participation is what's important at this age, and the camaraderie and the fun that they get from playing these things together.
You get 4 years to play. You don't have to worry about getting cut. You have a spot on the team, and it's just, I feel it's important for those boys and girls to have that opportunity to play.
They have this work ethic. They come out there, they train hard, they race hard, they care about each other. And that's the key to be successful. That's the key to their success. That's the key to being a champion.
You can learn the game, learn to be a good teammate, and even learn to be an even better person, and that's what it's all about.
Those things all are nice for them to be able to interact with their peers and, in very productive and kind of collaborative type environments.
When you feel like you have this environment, You don't want to give that up because this is such a great, wonderful place.
We had to look and say, what are our real priorities in this life? And what are we really called to do? And we're really called to form our children, to make our children into the best people they can be.
I would say you should come to the school where I went, which is here, because it's a really good school and I think you'll learn a lot there. I just get excited to go to school.
It's just a different kind of experience, but when they come back, they have that feel of, wow, this is really home, and I'm so grateful for and appreciative of what I had as the foundation of my education.
And they've had really a wonderful experience. We just couldn't be happier.
Seeing what you get out of it and seeing how my children have been educated, seeing how they've developed, seeing who they are today, it's the best money I've ever spent.